Welcome! We're going to talk to you today about how to get the most out of an instructional video. The example here that we're going to use is an art instructional video, but these concepts can really be applied anytime you're learning from a video. The first thing that you'll want to do is identify the main topic. You'll also want to pause occasionally and rewind the video as you're watching. You'll want to inquire and collect some more information, make personal connections to what you are learning, and finally, make sure you watch the video in its entirety.
First, you need to make sure that you understand the main topic of the video. Are there definitions that you need to write down like you see here? It does help to write definitions and key concepts in your own words. And throughout the video, have your sketchbook or notes open and ready to go. But don't type your notes. Instead, write your notes down and your questions while the video is playing. And oftentimes, your questions might be answered as the video is playing.
Secondly, you can pause the video at any time. If there's something you don't understand or that you missed, just pause or rewind the video and watch it again. Third, you should inquire. Being a remote or hybrid learner, you might have to take it upon yourself to make sure you're understanding some of the concepts. If there's a completely new concept that is unfamiliar to you, what can you inquire about, research, or investigate further on your own? Google is an amazing tool. Use it.
You might also see live demonstrations like you see here. Live demonstrations give you a how-to of the step that you're working on. It's a great thing to pause the video and re-watch again. Also to ask questions, identify the tools that are being used, or even the materials that are being used. Our biggest tip for you is to pause and re-watch the live demonstrations.
You'll also want to make connections. While the video is playing, what personal connections can you make to it? What does it remind you of? When have you seen that technique or concept before? If it's a technique, have you ever tried it or done something similar before?
In this video, a painting project is being introduced in the middle of the video, or sometimes you might see it at the beginning or the end. And many times in instructional videos, you might see slides just like this that are giving you guidelines or objectives or outlines for that particular assignment or project. So make sure you pause the video, write the objective down, reread the objectives, try to understand them, and write down any ideas or questions you might have about what that particular slide is going over.
subtitles like this that give you how-to steps. You can pause the video if it's going too fast. You can also practice skills right along with the video while it's playing. Finally, watch the entire video, and sometimes more than once. There might be instructions and project guidelines in the video that you'll miss if you don't watch the whole thing.
To recap how to get the most out of an instructional video, you want to make sure that you identify the main topic, pause, rewind the video as many times as you need, inquire or research about new things, make personal connections to what you're learning, and make sure to watch the video in its entirety.